Good morning, everybody. This is me again. My name is Sharon. Today's topic is why is there so many jealous folks out here today? They're supposed to be your friends. People just not just they don't have nothing. They don't have really anything. Nothing against you, and they're jealous of you. Why is that? Why can't anybody be happy for anybody? I just can't figure out why do everybody is all friends with you and everything. They act like they're good with you and everything until they find out that you doing they think and you don't really necessarily is doing nothing no better than what they're doing. And they think you're doing better than they're doing, then next thing you know, they'll start acting funny, or they just don't speak to you, or it's just, and then you trying to figure out, well, what did I do to her? I don't think I slept with her man, or anything, or has she slept with my man in the past and she found out about it or whatever. I mean, you be trying to figure it out why this person all of a sudden don't act funny towards you. It's sad. It's sad that there's jealous people out here that as long as they doing good, you even got people that's you know that's that that, um they always talk about the Lord. They're always talking about the Lord or whatever. God, I don't and all this other kind of stuff. And then as long as you are under them, they are okay with you. But if you beside them, or you try to be, or they think you above them, oh no, that can't help. That can't happen. You got to be underneath of them. You got to be underneath of them, or you can't be nowhere. Why is there people like that pretending they're for the Lord, and thank you, Jesus. This hallelujah, yes. Jesus, the Lord, I want to help you and all this and that there. And as long as they underneath of you, as long as you feel like that you're underneath of them, and then when they find out that you're trying to move up like like the Jeffersons, but not like the Jeffersons, not quite yet like the Jeffersons, but trying to move on up and try to do something for yourself, they snicker at you. Or how did you get that? How did she get that? To do this and do that. I bet, they try to carry you down, but they're for the Lord. It's just crazy. I think it's ridiculous, and I think it's sad that us people out here, some people that don't want other people to do good. Sometimes you might want that person to do good. That person might could help you out one day or whatever. Let's stop living in a world of trying to be better than somebody else. Why can't it's enough money for everybody to have? Why should that person live and struggle, and you be all right going home and lay your head down and be on your silk and your satins and everything, and you're fine? It's nobody. It's not better than anybody else. We all bleed the same. Bleed the same. And we all, we don't eat the same foods or go to the same doctors, but we do go to doctors. Don't we all go to doctors if we're sick? Don't we all take a Tylenol or Excedrin or whatever if we have a headache? Do we all get a fork? But we even like a plastic or silver, and then we all still do it and do it the same way and put food in our mouths. I tell you one thing. There's one person. There's one person don't see don't see no black, don't see no white, Asian, African, whatever. And that's the Lord. He sees us as who we are, because he made us uniquely made. Each and every one of us are not the same. Are not the same. I know a person. Well, I don't know her. I just know of her. I seen her online. Why would you why would you um why would you sell clothes, right? Online and doing good. I mean, God is doing so good for you and to you and everything. Why would you, and when people start asking your buyers, start asking you, where did you get your clothes from? Or, and stuff like that, test you how. And then come back online. I know that you all ask, how did I get this and do this and everything. And, I'm going to tell you, but I'm praying on it. I'm praying on it. You know why they're praying on it? Or if they're even praying on it at all, they just don't, they figure if they help you and tell you where they get their clothes from or jewelry or whatever from, and then you get it, they think you're gonna do better than them. And they ain't gonna have no money. But they preach the word and say, it's money out here for everybody to be made. Okay, if it's money out here for everybody to be made, then why won't you tell the folks, your buyers, how you got your order? How did you get how did you get your money or whatever? I mean, it's wrong. It's wrong. If I was buying from somebody like that, I just looked at her and I laughed at her and I ain't never looked at her no more because she's phony. And she's not phony making her money, but she phony and try to help other people. She'll get online. Oh God, it's this and that. I can't stand where everybody always want to put God in everything to justify yourself. You try to put God, try to paint this picture, try to put God to justify yourself. Why? And then the next and then tell the folks that I'm praying on it. Well, if you prayed on it, God, I'm pretty sure God would say, tell them, help those folks, help those people. And we all need money. We all need money to try to make it struggling from check to check. Check to check. And there's people just like myself that's trying to do better and to make more money, that don't want to sell drugs on the street. Now, I never sold drugs. Never in my life. I never smoked. And I never did anything. I can't stand the smell of smoke. But what I'm saying is, you guys, we have to help one another. Because if there is nobody out here to help us, what they're going to do? They're going to survive. They're going to go and try to sell drugs. They're going to, do stuff that they shouldn't be doing. Our children are getting killed. And, how people's houses and homes are getting broken into. Now, some of them not trying to do, I'm not going to justify for everybody, because some people just point blank lazy that want to sell drugs because they don't want to get up and have a 9 to 5. Now, I ain't, but I'm telling them, I'm saying some people just don't want to do nothing. Just want to they want to wear the expensive clothing and all this kind of stuff, but don't want to work for it. And they do it the fast way. And what they're doing, they sell it to our own kind. Our kind selling to our own kind, killing our own kind, and babies and selling the food stamps. And our babies, I call them my babies too. And even though I don't know them, they're my babies too. And they're starving. I hate to see a woman or female sell this male. They're males too. They get food stamps, sell their food stamp just to get a hit. It's sad. I mean, it's sad. It's I just wish, it could, that it could stop. And you can't you can't make nobody hard. You cannot. If you just getting out of prison or jail or whatever, or and you can't get a job, try to do some hustles until you can have a certain amount of money. and that you can go and buy stuff legally, and you know what people is going to buy and sell it and try to make your own empire. If nobody don't trust you and can hire you or anything like that, prove them wrong. You try to bring me down, but look at me now. That's what you can say. Look at me now. You didn't have to trust in me, but God trusts me. Look at me now. I did it. You got to have, there are options. There are options. I mean, if you have $100 in your pocket, go buy you $100 worth of wholesale. Put it to the side. If you get $80 and then you get something for $80, get about 4 or 5 packages. All right, put it to the side. Whatever. Until you have so much that you can go out and that you can start selling stuff. And that you can have something and that you can start building and adding and building and have your own money. Don't let nobody bring you down. That's nobody can do that but you. Only you can bring yourself down. You know, don't bring yourself down for nobody. And don't make that person prove wrong that they are better than you. They are not better than you. There's nobody better than anybody. Stop, like you know that nobody can have but you. You're the only one that's supposed to have. No, you're not the only one that's supposed to have. I know God wants all of us to have. It's thank God, Joe Biden, he gave money, money to us to help us to, that should have been a big motivation. That should have been a big motivation. And to get your food, to pay your bills. Maybe you had enough on the side to build and to add, to your own empire and stuff. And that's unfortunately we have people that always judging. Then let them judge. Don't let nobody put you and make you lose any sleep about how they think you are, because they don't know you. They don't know what goes on behind closed doors with you by yourself. They don't know, and they don't need to know. And another thing, it's not everybody out here meant to love you or to like you or to understand you. It's not meant for everybody to do that. It's not meant for you to be out here either to judge somebody or you to like everybody. Vice versa. I don't care if nobody don't like me, because I know who I am. And oh my God, don't never do nothing in the past. That was ungodly, because people will always remember what you did. Like their storybook is clean, crystal clear, clean. We all have done things that we wouldn't do today. We all have done things that we know that we should not have done. That's all the process of growing. You have to, of growing up. And you do things what you had done in the past. And if you see somebody else get ready to do it, like your children or grandchildren or your friends' children, excuse me, sorry. You can be a testimony to it. You can be a testimony to it and tell them, no, I went there in this path. That's why, we do things to be a testimony to someone else. To be a testimony to somebody else, to help one another. But no, we keep our testimonies on the inside because we scared that if we tell them what we did in the past, oh, I didn't know she did that. Dead. Not doing. That's the word. Dead. Not still doing. Everybody, we all have done things. We all have done things. Stole. Maybe prostitute. Um, what else? Oh Lord, honey, we still do that right today. Lie. Everybody do that. Tell a little lie. They'll call it a white lie. A lie is a lie. No white lies, red lies, or whatever kind of lies. A lie is a lie. And I don't feel like why should we have to lie about anything. I'm not gonna lie about anything about what I have done because I know I used to fight all the time in school. Why? Because I was stupid. I always wanted to hang out with the people that didn't mean me no good because I wanted to shine. And I didn't think I could shine if I wasn't around people that were other people that was scared of those people. Instead of putting my eyes in the books and try to be somebody and be somewhere, my ass was out there being dumb as hell. Dumb and stupid as hell. And I can't fault anybody but myself. And a lot of people blame children, blame their parents. You blame your parents for being on drugs. That's why you're not where you at today. Or you blame your parents for being a prostitute. Or you blame your parents for robbing somebody. Then you grow up and don't be like them. You grow up and you be better. Don't say, well, if my mama went out there holding, prostituting herself and was on crack and all that kind of stuff, I wouldn't have been doing this. I wouldn't been doing this. Sad. You could do anything that you want to do in life. You could be whoever you want to be in life. You could be whatever you want to be. All you have to do is grab it. It's yours. Don't never let nobody tell you you'll never be. I had a teacher one time. I ain't gonna say your name because I don't know if you're gonna watch this. If you ever see this, and I don't want to be sued because I don't have a dime. But Mama, I told you I used to fight all the time in school. So he told me, he said, there you go again. He said, you're going to grow up and you're going to never be nothing. A teacher told me that. He told me, and I'll never forget that. And it's been years later, and I still remember what he said. And I'm always going to remember what he said. He had 2 sons. He have 2 sons. I wonder what they are today. He told me I was going to grow up and never be anything. And I always said, if I ever see him again, I don't know if he's living or whatever. If I ever see him, I want to tell him what he said to me as a teacher. And I never went home and told my mama what he said. I just never did. And from that point on, when he told me that, I believed it for a long time, for years. So I just didn't want to do nothing. I was like, this is the neighborhood I am in, and this is what it is. But let me tell you, you are something. If somebody tell you that, or if somebody had told you that, don't believe them. Change it. And prove them wrong. Prove them wrong. And and then one day, tell them, yeah, you told me I wasn't gonna be nothing, but look at me now. So you guys, I just came on here just just to put that out there. I had it out there for people that always your friend as long as you are not doing better than them. But once you start doing a little bit better than them, or they think that you're doing better than them, they will start acting different. And then they will go behind your back. And then they will say, did you know that such and such got this now? And start laughing about it because they don't want you to prosper. And I'm going to leave that with you. But I'm the CEO of Bunny's Blessed Boutique. And I just started a month ago. And if you see anything on there that you would like to have so that I could grow, I was donation or anything, I would certainly appreciate it. Or message me or anything. Cause I want to grow so I can help somebody else grow. But know that nobody can be you but you. Know that you can do good. Know that there are other ways out. And let's not have people judging us. You know, people gonna judge anyway. They're gonna judge you anyway. So let them judge. We only know we got one judge, and that's the man upstairs. He's the only one that are allowed to judge. So don't think about what people say about you. You know, don't let that bother you about people not speaking to you anymore just because. Let them be. Who cares? Fuck. But you just go ahead on and do you, be you, and be good on your journey. And I'll talk to you later. If anybody likes me or anything, give me some thumbs up and subscribe. So when I come on again, you'll know when I'm on. Thank you. Have a beautiful, blessed day. And I mean it from my heart. See ya. Bye-bye.